Hello children, how are you all? I hope you're fine at home and enjoying the classes and watching the videos and learning a lot of new things every single day. So without wasting time, let's start our day. Let's join our hands and close our eyes and say our prayer of Guru Brahma. Come on. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. After Guru Brahma, what do? Yes, we sing our weather song. Come on. How was the weather today? Weather today, weather today. How is the weather today? Is it cloudy or bright? Are you feeling hot or cold? Hot or cold? Hot or cold? Are you feeling hot or cold? Won't you tell me today? Since you cannot tell me, you can always tell it to your parents. And I hope you're checking the weather and you're able now to tell your mama and your papa how's the weather outside. Okay, so children, tell me, which day is it today? Which day? Yes, today is Thursday. You are very smart children. And now tell me, on Thursdays, what do? Yes, we welcome a new letter. We do literacy. Literacy is all about letters, sight words and everything related to the letter family. So let's start our literacy class. But before we start, what do? Let's sing our ABCD song. Come on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, butter on the bread. If you don't like it, go to bed. Next Monday morning, come to me. I will teach you ABC. Happy, happy we shall be when we know our ABC. Yes or no? We are very happy as we are learning new letters, new numbers and becoming very smart also. Yes? Okay. So now children, since we know that a new letter is going to come to class, tell me which letter it would be. And how many letters have come to class? Do you know? Yes, we have already welcomed how many? 8 letters have already come. And today, the 9th letter has come to class. Number 9 came to our class few days back. And today, the 9th letter is also going to come to class. Would you like to know which is that letter? This letter is my favorite letter. Why, you will come to know. Letter I has come to class, come to class, come to class. Letter I has come to class. Let's all say hello to letter I. And now you know why this letter is my favorite letter? Yes, because my name starts with this letter. Yes, and who has letter I got? What can you see here? Letter I, who's this? Oh, NCR teacher. This is my friend, Inkpot. Oh, wow. And what is this? This is an ink pen. Okay. And letter I, tell me, what is this sound that you make? I make the sound E. E. Yes, E. E. Okay. So I says E. Widen your mouth and say E. 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 I says E. Wow. So I says E. ink pot. I says E ink pen. Now children, are you wondering what is an ink pen? So I'm going to show you because I have one. Now can you see here? Yes, this is an ink pen, and this is what teacher used to write with when she was in school. That time we used to use ink pen, and here is the nib. Can you see? And you want to see what is there inside the ink pen? I'm going to open and show it to you. Wow! Here is the ink inside the ink pen, and the ink flows through the nib, and when we write, we can see the ink on the paper. The ink comes out on the paper, and that's how you write with it. So this is what an ink pen looks like. I'm sure your parents also must have used it. So this is what is an ink pen. I says E ink pen. Now let's go and meet some of the friends of the letter I. So children, are you ready? Tell me, which letter has come to our class? Yes, it is letter I. And what does letter I say? I says E. I says E. Let's go and meet some of the friends of letter I. I says E igloo. Now, what is an igloo? Are you wondering? This is called an igloo. An igloo is a house made out of ice blocks. And this kind of a house is where an Eskimo stays, where it is very, very cold. So I says igloo. I says ink. Ink is the liquid which is used in the fountain pen with which we write. So I says ink. I says insect. An insect is a creature which is small, having 3 body parts. They have legs and they have wings, and they crawl around. One such insect had come to our class in one of the topic, cuddly caterpillar. Yes, we had met the butterfly. A butterfly is an insect. So I says insect. I says inside. Now what do you mean by inside? Can you see a teddy bear? And where is this teddy bear? It is inside the box. So when you put something in a place inside it, that is called inside. So I says inside. I says iguana. Now an iguana is a kind of a lizard which lives on land as well as in water. It is a big lizard. What you see in your house is a small little lizard, but this iguana is a big lizard. So I says iguana. I says inchworm. Now this worm is just, the size or the length of this worm is an inch long, and it crawls in this fashion. It arches its body and then it stretches, arches again and stretches. This is an inchworm. I says inchworm. I says invitation. Now what do you mean by an invitation? When you have a birthday party or a wedding or any kind of function, you always send a card so that that person can come to your party or the wedding or the whatever you have organized at your house. So you need to send that person an invitation. So invitation means to tell that person, please come to this party or please come to this function. So I says invitation. I says E, E, intersection. Now children, can you see in this picture? There are two roads which are meeting at one point. That point at which they are meeting is called an intersection. So I says E, intersection. Let's quickly revise all the friends of letter I. I says E, igloo. I says E, insect. I says E, invitation. I says E, iguana. I says E, inside. And last, I says E, an inchworm. So children, these were some of the friends of the letter I. Wow, letter I has got many friends, and we know the sound of letter I is E. But when you make the sound, you have to do an action. Like for all the letter songs, we have been doing an action. For letter A, we do this. For letter D, we play the drums. For letter B, we make the bat and ball. Yes or no? So different letters, we have learned the sound as well as the action. So now, letter I, when letter I, we say I, we do E. When we are doing E, we will just do this E. And with the fingers, with both our hands, our fingers will go like this. E. Okay? So let's listen to the letter I song and then we will sing it with action. So whenever E sound comes, you do E. Okay? Okay, so now you know the song of letter I. And who was in the song? Inky the mouse. And Inky the mouse was a pet mouse. And what did that pet mouse do? He spilled the ink and got wet. Now what happened to the ink? The ink is spread all over the desk. Inky is wet. Now let's quickly revise all the songs from A to I. Come on.
Ants on my arm. Ants on my arm. Ants on my arm. They're causing me alarm. Bring your bat and bring your ball. Bring your bat and bring your ball to the park to play. We are clicking castanets. We are clicking castanets. We are clicking castanets. Clicking castanets. We are clicking castanets. See me play on my drum. Playing drums is lots of fun with a da 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 da. See me play upon my drum. Eggs in the pan, eggs in the pan, eggs in the pan, crack the egg like this, My friends and I went to with my floating fish. It got a hole, the air came out. The water gurgles down the drain. The water gurgles down the drain. The water gurgles down the drain with a gurg, 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 gurg. I like to hop, 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 up and down. I like to hop, 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 all around. I like to hop, 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 up and down. Inky the mouse is my pet. She spilled the ink and got wet. The ink is spread all over the desk. Inky's wet.
Wow, so you revised the songs, all the songs from A, and you learnt a new song of letter I. Now let's go and see how to write letter I. But before that, how about writing it in the air? So let's remove our pointer finger pencils, and from up make a standing line down. Lift your hand, go up and make a short sleeping line up, and make a short sleeping line down. Now both the sleeping lines have to be of the same size, okay, or the same length. Let's do it one more time. Standing line, lift your hand, go up, one sleeping line, another sleeping line, two short sleeping lines. That is letter I. So now let's learn how to write letter I on the slate. Okay, so which letter has come to our class today? Yes, it is letter I. So let us learn how to write this letter I. Now it's very, very easy. First, from the top, make a standing line down like this. After that, lift your hand, go back up and make one short sleeping line on the top and the same short sleeping line at the bottom. This is letter I. Let's trace it with our pointer fingers. First a standing line, then a short sleeping line on the top, and again a short sleeping line at the bottom, which is letter I. Okay, so now we know how to write letter I. How about quickly placing our pista shells on letter I and making it more happy? Come on, let's go and place pista shells on letter I. Now it's time for us to trace our letter I with pista shells. So are you ready, children? I have got my pista shells. You can trace with anything, as we have been telling you, whatever you have, counters, stones, beads, or even some pulses, as we have seen in your photographs. So let's get started. Pick up one pista shell at a time and place it firstly in the standing line. Why standing line? Because when we wrote letter I, first what did we do? We made a standing line. So one pista shell at a time. Pick it up and slowly and gently place it on the line without leaving any gaps in between. So we will trace our standing line like this. Can you see here? My standing line is done. Now it's time for me to trace the sleeping line. Which sleeping line will we trace first? Yes, first the top sleeping line. So let's get started. And we will put one pista shell at a time, side by side, nicely and gently on the line, so that when our letter I is ready, it looks beautiful. I have finished my top sleeping line. Now, how about we trace the bottom one? Okay. Now, this was very big, so I just shifted it. Okay. I put one small one instead. Okay. Now, we will place our pista shells side by side next to each other. And look at that. Our letter I is looking so beautiful. Isn't it, children? So I have done my letter I tracing with pista shells. And now what will I get? Yes, I will get my shiny, shiny, shiny star. And I know you too are doing a good job doing your letter tracing the same way as teacher has shown. Wow! So you all did a good job. You all did not make letter I happy. You all made NCR teacher also so happy because you all have done NCR teacher's letter. So I am so very happy. So let's quickly go and trace our worksheet. How about that? Come on. Let's go and trace our letter I worksheet. Okay, so which letter has come to class today? Letter I. And what's the I say? E. I says E. And today we are going to learn how to trace letter I. Now we've already made letter I in the air. We have seen how to write letter I. We've traced it with pista shells. Now it's time for the worksheet. Now before we start the worksheet, we'll ask a mama or a papa to write our name and date here. And now let's read what the instruction says. So the instruction says trace letter I. What does it say? Trace letter I. Now I'm going to use today a dark green color crayon. Whenever we trace letters, children, use a darker color crayon rather than a lighter color. Okay? Hold it in your tripod grip, that is in your 3 fingers, and let's get started. So we can start from here? No. We have to start from here? No. We have to always start from the first letter, and we are very smart and we know that, right? So let's get started. Now how do you write letter I? Yes. First a standing line. Lift your hand, then make the short sleeping line up and the short sleeping line down. That is letter I. Which is this letter? It is letter I. Let's do the second one. Standing line. Lift your hand. One short sleeping line up and one short sleeping line down. Both the sleeping lines are of the same size. Once again, standing line. Lift your hand. Go up, short sleeping line, short sleeping line. Letter I. Standing line, lift your hand, short sleeping line, short sleeping line. Letter I. That's how we have finished the first line. Let's go to the second one. Now we are very smart. We can trace also very, very fast, and this is so easy. Just a standing line and 2 short sleeping lines, and we get our letter I. I says E. I says E. 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 Igloo. There's an igloo picture on our worksheet. So letter I says E. Standing line, sleeping line, sleeping line. Standing line, sleeping line, sleeping line. And I says E. 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 Insert teacher also. This is my letter. My name also starts with letter I. So let's do it very nicely and neatly. Standing line, sleeping line, sleeping line. Standing line, sleeping line, sleeping line. Wow, look at that. My letter I worksheet is ready. Now when I do my worksheet nicely, what do I get, children? And what will you also get? Yes, you are right. It's time for us to get a shiny star. So yes, here you are. Here is your shiny, 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 shiny star. Because I'm sure you all too are going to do a good job. Okay. So today I am very happy because my name's letter, the first letter of my name had come to class. And I'm sure you all are going to do all the activities which teacher has showed you today very nicely. So I will see you again tomorrow. Do all your work well as Ruby teacher is waiting for you. So I will say goodbye and Ruby teacher is going to meet you. specials. Bye. Take care.